Sledge, I'm Austringer, and you are watching Star Citizen, and today we're going to be doing some trading. We're going to be once again using our Mercury Star Runner from Crusader. Wonderful new medium multi-role ship that happens to do pretty well with some light trading. Wow, check that out. Come on, get up. There we are. Thought we might have had a replay of that whole behavior there. Got a prospector that's going to be taken off here in a moment. That's cool. Bet he's heading off to Yella. I'll watch him jump. Well, that was quick. Get rid of our frames per second up there in the corner. Sorry about that. Today we are going to be trading some Laranite, possibly some Agricium, depending on how much Laranite's available.
Landing gear up. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
We are going to be going to a place called Tram and Myers Mining. That's the one.
Quantum travel engaged.
Those of you who are enjoying the Mercury Star Runner or have been considering purchasing one will be happy to know that in 3.12 they have increased the fuel capacity of the Mercury Star Runner in terms of the hydrogen fuel. So it won't be quite as bad.
Quantum travel complete.
Eventually they said that they would, when you set course to something, that it'll leave it there. I suppose you can still have some of that already, but by setting a course directly, but right now I just use the quantum drive. It's horrible, I know, probably a bad habit. Let's see where the entrance is. I think it's over here. Yep, we're gonna need to park right over here. Again, no shame in using the third person to land. They're gonna be giving us a landing UI at some point, which will include Yeah, you could think of it a lot like the landing uh, UI that Elite Dangerous uses, which should work just fine. I guess as I understand it, it was in at one point and then they removed it or something like that. Of course, if I'm wrong, I'm sure there will be comments in the comments section that will state that. I always double check in the third person with this ship just to make sure that my ramp is not obstructed because, well, there is one entrance to this ship. So if that ramp is wrong and you jump off of it, you're gonna have a heck of a hard time getting back into it. And if you just come out here and purchase 300,000 in materials, it's a bad day. It's a bad day. So, let us go and see how much materials they have for sale here. Pro tip from a not so pro player: always close your hatches on your ship when you go in to buy. If you leave that hatch open, they might just wait till they see cargo go in and then steal your ship. Sneaky, sneaky. It's looking like we're going to get about 22 SCU of Laranite, which is not that fantastic. Did they just get some more? Yeah, they got some more in there. Okay, let's go to the next location, which is on Daymar. Gonna try to fill this sucker up. From the next location, you're supposed to be able to go to Art Core Mining Area 141 on Daymar and buy Agricium. So we'll do that. This just never gets old. Seeing physical cargo on my ship. Something I always wanted in Elite Dangerous, and it just never came to be. Always wondered what it looked like, and it's just something I've always wanted. I'm so glad that it's in this game.
Landing complete. Landing gear up. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
not more than one of these, is there? Because I remember going to one of these locations and trying to buy a Grecium, and they had nothing on for sale. This is it.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear down.
The trading location is right there, so we should just be able to put her down right on this pad.
Landing complete.
Now here's a guy with a lonely life.
Something I can help you with.
Look at those dead inside eyes. Alright, looks like we got a Grecium here. Let's buy out whatever we can get here. Well, we're still not full. What does this guy say?
Need something?
Make a deli very? Oh,
I can't talk right now.
it's alright. I don't want to talk to you right now anyway. I guess this is as much as we are going to be getting on this run. But we were able to pick up some cargo. We could probably circle back and go back to the previous location and try refilling again. You can also wait for the server tick to go through to get more cargo, but in this case, you know, I think that we're just going to go and make a little bit of money, kind of show how the trading works. Boy, we didn't get a whole lot of that, did we? Yeah, there's the Agricium right there. I really think, you know, with all the ships that have such larger cargo capacities, that they need to ensure that there's enough production to satisfy some of these more large trade routes. But I guess when more complete systems get in game, where you're going to be having people mining, and then the mining gets refined, and then the refined goods get turned into materials, and then the materials get turned into products, and all of that, that things might go more quickly. The question is how hopefully they will be able to manage and balance the availability of said mineable materials and whatnot to ensure that things don't become super scarce super quickly. Come on. Sometimes this happens where you get calibrated and spooled, but when you hit the button, it just does this, so gotta respool. Come on now. Get a bit more altitude. Does not want to jump from here to Porto, so we're going to let it jump without a destination set, which it doesn't want to do either. So we just need to jump out to another location. The Kovalak shipping hub will work. An orbital marker would have done just as well.
Quantum travel engaged.
Just something that has a direct view of Port Olisar. No reason that I shouldn't be able to make this jump. Is a direct shot.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm very excited for the redo of Crusader into dynamic clouds. That is going to be amazing. Very excited for Orison, the landing area, also the production location for Crusader Industries. I wouldn't really call myself a fanboy of Crusader Industries, but I do like some of their ships. The Mercury is a neat ship, has a good look to it, has a lot of good features. I am also partial to the Hercules series. One ship I've always been fond of, the, I don't know, look and feel of. It's hard to really explain. Sometimes you just like things because you like them. is the Constellation series. I gotta admit, I'm a fan of the Constellation. That's one more good thing for you fans of the Constellation out there. 3.12 is going to bring us updated flight models for the Constellation. Is that going to fix all the problems? No. Elevators are still screwed. There's still some shield holes, and there's still that massive bar in front of your face. I really need to do my first episode of It's All in the Details, which is a show dedicated to kind of looking at the small details of the ships and how they could be improved. And that's, I mean, it's a perfect candidate for it. Because the things that are really wrong with the Constellation are their details. They're details that make it odd to use or unappealing to use, or and then there's a couple of bugs that are there, and you know, I can easily point those out. It's got some shield holes, and it's got some issues with its flight model. But the other bug would be the elevators. It would be a great carrier for things like the Rock because it has the lift. It's really easy to drive in and out of it. You can drive through the lift, which makes it really easy to load and unload. But every time you activate that lift, you're rolling the dice. Even if you do a lot of things to mitigate the amount of issues that you'll have, it still has issues. Oops. Sorry, used to going and doing that on my Prospector. So let's go sell, shall we? We've got some Laranite for sale. And we've got some Grecium for sale. All right. It looks like we were able to sell everything and we made a little bit of money. So that is kind of just a quick run through of trading. The tools that I like to use is SC Trade Tools. I'll leave a link down in the description. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you would be willing to like this video and subscribe to my channel, I'm going to continuously be improving the quality of my videos and the content of them. I also want to take, suggestions on what people would like to see in my videos, what kind of content they'd like. I really want to explore this and have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, any support that you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.